Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we are just north of Vesper Bay, where our Operation Archon begins. You're welcome, weird Agent of Science. As communication officer, it falls to me to issue your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost of Camp Westwind and eliminate Prefaectus Rhytatyn Sas Arvina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the well of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. I don't think we have ever been here from the main story here. So, Lieutenant. So you will target. A fearless adventurer will lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our maelstrom friends report that Rhytatyn Sas Arvina departed custom Ossodens a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units, requesting status report. This is Endline 1. Target has not been sighted. This is Endline 2. Likewise, target has not been sighted. Endline 4 here. We've got nothing for you either. This is Endline 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again. Target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. It is no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. We will create multiple diversions to disperse the enemy garrison. That should give your people a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Wild, and bring us Rhytatyn's hat. May Ralga grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. We need actually go in here now. You see no hide, not hide, no hair of these diversionary maneuvers, but Finally there. With that we unlock Cape Westwind, our first, well, real trial, because these three were 4-player trials. Every trial from here on out is for 8 players. And this thing is so easy, it's literally a meme. It would appear we have unexpected guests. Now, where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the man who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer? I see. The commotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison's ordnance. A bold strategy, to be sure. But have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for him. Send word to custom residents. Tell them the Lominsons are coming. At once, my lord. "15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Belzer first set foot in Eorzea. Yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as ever it did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we had never known, and he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. There would be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Garlemald, yet Lord Van Belzer are fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his worth. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He gives me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I'm not one to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason... In the name of Lord Van Belzer, I, Rhytatyn Sas Arvina, do swear to strike you down. As I said, people are already memeing. Suffer none to oppose Lord Van Belzer. Just hit him. My shields are impenetrable. Join the countless challengers who dash themselves against them. Just keep on hitting him. Your defeat will bring Lord Van Belzer's noble conquest one step closer to fruition. It will cost me my life, I will strike you down. And that's it. Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Belsa! That light. The Magitech transporter. Weird, are you there? What news of Rhytatyn? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seed of our ultimate victory. The fading of that light presages an end to the Empire's tyranny. Rhytatyn Sas Arvina is no more. Let the next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hooray! Tis I. It seems you've done it again, Wilt. I'd raise a tanker to you, but I'm afraid we have no time to save a victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castrum Meridianum and destroying the Ultima weapon. I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host. Look, Heidelin, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. Prefaectus slain? Regrettably so, my lord. And at the hand of the Icon Slayer, the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Rhytatyn. Where were his men when he faced the enemy, fleeing even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove they questioned his right, I cannot speak for them, my lord. Beg pardons, my lord, but there's more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Occidens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Marinum. So this is their answer. Very well. We shall crush them as we crushed the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. Yes, they set us up. They set us outside the camp and let you walk the rest of the way. Because reasons. Cyanagate, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefaectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Custom Occidents and Custom Marinum. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of a Twin Adder advances upon Custom Orients. Already you have done much to advance our cause, performing such feats as are worthy of song. But if our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters in the Maelstrom are holding their own against the Garlean forces upon Vylbrandt and the Rhytatyn Sea. Along, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The immortal flames shall strike at Castrum Meridianum by way of a diversionary maneuver. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Praetorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadow of Castrum Meridianum in northern Fanalan, and that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Bluefog, one of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I'm told, is in low spirits, and it would do our troops well to see the hero of Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. Now, you likely have never been to northern Fanalan, because there's very few reasons to go there. No, I just want to show it. Then go to Blackbrush Station and pretty much straight north, right? From central Fanalan. And there, right at the entrance, is Camp Bluefog. Off screen, I just unlocked it as I was waiting for the trial to pop. And where's the commander? There. Flame Sergeant Cracked Fist. Private Agate, yours is a most welcome presence here at Camp Bluefog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castrum Meridianum at moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. But with a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling ember within their souls. Private Agate, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flagging spirit of the men and women of our garrison. Worry not, it is no unnecessarily laborious task that we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in their midst would no doubt serve to restore in them a measure of morale. And so I ask of you this. Make your way to the cerulean process and plant a report to General Rauban once you have arrived. And Godspeed, Private Agate, our troops are counting on you. Originally you had a not lengthy, I wouldn't say it's a long quest, but a few minutes long quest around Camp Bluefog to help raise morale by making food for the soldiers by your own hand and stuff like that, and then serving them. It is actually a bit ridiculous. But we can skip that here and go straight north to the cerulean processing plant. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Prefaectus, good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about camp here is grim as best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise spirits some. Unfortunately, it would seem that many are too preoccupied wallowing in fear and self-pity that they have yet to even notice you have arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirits falters? I had the mind to do it myself, but I'm quite certain it would carry more weight coming from you. Once you have seen to the others, go and do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. I unlocked this already? I have, good. As I said, I was briefly here when, but off screen. Find the recruits and psych them up. The Garleans are not near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard naked as my name day. I'm fine, truly, nothing to worry about, just a mild case of battlefield nerves. Come on, this would be awesome. I break my fast on Garleans, and right now I'm very hungry. Ah, the oft-rumored hero. Doubtless he will single-handedly save us all. No, but I will do with your help. Your stirring gesticulations has awakened me to my purpose. He will know I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. He would stoke my fighting spirit as he did our recruits? A kind offer, but hardly necessary. I assure you the fire in my heart rages as strongly as it ever has. Ready? Then let's show it! By Valga, without my realizing it, the fire of my resolve had grown dim. But thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. Not quite enough. Alright, I leveled up. I did my level 50 class quest. And got the equipment from that, and now let's continue. Super. And I see a lag on the recording now. You have rekindled the flames of courage that burns within our brave men and women's hearts. And for this, I thank you. And now the time for battle is nigh. We must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Vylbrandt awaits you at Casper Meridianum. The battle will not be an easy one, but I trust you are up to the task. Godspeed, Private. He uses your rank, by the way. I just never bothered ranking up with this character here. And I can go directly to Vylbrandt, yeah? Another quest they cut out because originally you had to kill some Garleans before Vylbrandt said, I actually wanted you to get rested, but what's done is done, right? Vylbrandt. Our hero returns. I trust that your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of our greatest battle yet. Time is of the essence. Let us commence the briefing at once. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share with you glad tidings. Doubtless burdened by news of the siege of Castrum Oriens, the Maelstrom has struck a double blow. Castrum Occidens and Castrum Marinum are now under blockade. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success. Reports tell us that the Garleans offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them not one ilm. With Occidents, Marinum and Oriens thus suppressed, the third phase may begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adder moves to block the railway leading hither from Castrum Sentry, and that can mean but one thing. The hour has come to strike at the heart of a Garlean invasion force, Castrum Meridianum, the den of a Black Wolf. My fellow Eorzeans, I am Minfilia, mistress of the scions of the Seventh Dawn. There exist myriad barriers that divide us, those of race and nation, language and creed, to name but a few. Such barriers serve to isolate us from our neighbors, yet they also serve to define who we are. Shorn of them, there would be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy. These barriers can never truly be broken down, of course, not so long as there's liberty in the world, but they can be transcended. Verily, we do so now in coming together for this grand endeavor to fight side by side in defense of our shared home. Before me stands the adventurer Wildagit. You all know him as the man who will lead the unit tasked with destroying the Ultima weapon. We scions know a different Wild, however. We know him as a dear friend who has endured untold hardships on our behalf. A true hero who has ever blazed a path for us to follow. And why do I tell you this? I'll tell you, friends, because it's time for us to blaze a path for him. Our objective is to wreak such havoc outside the walls of Meridianum as to afford Wild and his comrades the time they need to disable the Magitech field generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds to the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the Ultima weapon. All troops prepare for battle. I fear I can't accompany you this time. The unenviable task of facilitating communications between our forces has been entrusted to the Ironworks, you see. Know that I will be praying for your safe return. See that you come back to us, friend. May the crystal bless you and keep you. We will suffer the Black Wolf to prowl our lands no more. Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted. Forward, comrades! For Eorzea! For Eorzea! Go now, Wild, and bring us one step closer to the dawn. With that we unlock Castrum Meridianum. Now, I don't know how this looks with the old recording, because this is a dungeon. This is exactly the way it used to be back then. If the old recording is good, I just upload that because it's annoying. Anyway, this is the end of this episode, and next time we go to Castrum Meridianum. Until then, mace and don't get lost.